Hey guys, this is John with MasterWebDevelopment.com. Today I want to show you some basic HTML elements that'll help you get started in building your web pages. And we're actually going to use this Word document as a reference of what we're going to create. So I'm going to be covering some heading tags, paragraphs, lists, and images, and then I also have a link that I want to embed within the paragraph content. So let's begin. So I'm working within this index.html file, and the first thing I have is a title tag in my head section of the document. And this title tag displays the content, this HTML elements to get you started within the tab interface of the web browser. And then some browsers will display this content in the title bar in the browser application. So next is any content that we want rendered. We want to display that between the body tags and the HTML document. So I'm going to start with the H1 tag. This is the title of the document. Just copy that, paste it in. And then it looks like right below that I have a paragraph tag. So to do that, we use the P tag. And I'll copy this content, paste it in. Then I have another heading tag, but this one is a supporting tag for this content that we're creating. So I'm going to use the H2 tag and copy it, paste it. And now I have a bulleted list. Bulleted lists, they're actually unordered lists. So here's how we create the list. We use the unordered list tag or UL tag. And I have an opening and closing, and now between these opening and closing tags I give it the list item tags, and they also have opening and closing tags. Between these two tags is where I put the content. So I have headings, and I'll just copy this a couple times, paste it. I have headings, paragraphs, lists, links, and then images. And now when we look at our document that we're building this web page from, you'll notice that I have a sublist right after lists. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to insert another unordered list set with opening and closing tags and all the list items. And what we have to do is we have to put that content right below or right before this closing li tag. So just hit enter a couple times and we'll say, and actually right here I have a bulleted list as a sublist. I'm going to change this to an OL tag to show you the difference. So we'll use OL for ordered list, and then notice that I have a closing tag. So it's very similar to the UL tags. The only difference is just the naming, which is OL. So then we give it list items just as before, and we'll say ordered list, unordered, and sublist, just like we have. Alright, so now we're good to go, and then it looks like I have another H2 tag, so we'll create another one of those right after this list, so H2, and we'll paste in our content. Control C, Control V. And right below this is an image, and I'll show you how to embed images, but first I need to show you the file structure that we're working with. So I'm working within this in progress folder, and here's our index.html file. This is the file that we're currently creating, and in this in progress folder I have the image tags, or excuse me, images folder. And I have several images, but this is the image that I want the browser to render on the screen. So that is element-example.ping. So let's go back to our HTML document, and I'm going to insert an image tag, or IMG. And as this image describes, it's a self-closing tag. So it's slash greater than. And now we have to tell the browser, hey, this is where you're going to find the image, and I want you to render it on the screen. So to do that, it's the source, or src attribute, equals open quote, close quote. And here's where we tell the browser where to find the image. So we're going to tell the browser, hey, go into the images folder, and then slash. Now, once you're in that images folder, look for element dash example dot ping. But now we have to describe that image for search engines, and this helps with search engine optimization, or SEO. Uh, if you think about it, search engines, when they crawl or index your site, they can't read the images. Images are a bunch of pixels. So to help them out, we describe our images with an alt attribute, or ALT, equals open close quote, and between these quotes we'll describe our images. Opening and closing tags, and self-closing tags. Examples. And save it. So now that we have the images embedded, looks like I have another heading tag, and I want to create an H3 tag, or an H3 heading. And we'll put in the content and paste that in between. And now where I want to create the link, I actually have a paragraph. So I'm going to create a paragraph first, and then we'll embed this link. So we use the p tags, paste in the content, and now I want to hyperlink blog post. And when the user clicks on blog post, the words blog post, I want them to be taken to my website and read this particular blog post. So to do that, I want to surround these words with an opening and closing anchor tags. So here's the opening A tag, and we'll close it here. So now blog post is hyperlinked. But you can see that, hey, I just have it surrounded by A tags. The browser's not going to know where to go. So to do that, we use the href attribute. So it's href equals open close quote. And now between these quotes, I'm going to paste in our hyperlink. Control C and Control V. And now the user, when they click on that link, they'll be taken to the particular blog post that I want to go. This is the HTML or web page that we've been building, and now we'll click on blog post and make sure that the link works, and it does, which is awesome. But we'll say, and there are times when you want to do this, when you have a link but you want the link to open up in a new tab or window. And to do that, we use the target attribute in the anchor tags. So I'm still within the A tag, and now I'm going to specify the target equals open close quote. And to create or have the browser open the new link in a new window, we use underscore blank. And now when the user clicks on the link, they will be taken to the hyperlink text, but it'll be in a new tab. So let's try that out. So I'm clicking on the link, and great, it opens up in a new tab, and we still have our content that we've been creating. So that's it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or comments, just drop them in the comments section below. And don't forget to visit my website, masterwebdevelopment.com. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk soon.